On this episode of The Outdoor Ways, I'm going to show you how to take this thing and put it in a smoker out in the field. I'm out here for 3 days. I don't have enough ice to keep it for 3 days, so I got to smoke this stuff. Alright, in this episode of The Outdoor Ways, I'm going to try to build my first smokehouse. I'm up here camping for 3 days, hunting for goats. We got 2 the first day. My friend took 1 down. I got 1. I got my brother coming out in like 3 days. I got a little bit of ice in the bag, which kind of keeps it for today, overnight. But yeah, it gets hot here a little bit, so I'm going to try to smoke it here. It's my first shot at it. There's some YouTube videos here. I think these guys probably know what they're doing way better than I do. So yeah. I think a little mix of a little bit of common sense, a little bit of YouTube. I kind of got a fire going over here with some coals. I'm going to kind of feed this little area. I'm kind of building like a little tripod so I can kind of come up through this rock. I'm kind of using that as the back. I have a tarp with me, so I'm going to lay that around here. Right now I got some like little stainless steel wire. They say you can do this with like dry saplings as well. I mean like wet saplings. So I'm going to kind of like make a little grid along here, and then yeah, I'm gonna kind of get this going, and then I might try to shoot another one this afternoon. Put it on here. My brother is coming back out this weekend. We're gonna do a little camp off before it's like my mountain blessing before I head to the mainland. So yeah, check out this picture of one I got last night. This thing is a tank. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of get to work on this, and yeah, today's a good day. Oh man, that's smoky. All right, then I'm just kind of like running along here like a crisscross pattern. And then, yeah, I'm hoping this works. I mean, like, it's kind of like with anything hunting. I took a friend hunting for the first time the other day. Like, probably might know how to do it first time. I think there's a lot of things in life. Like, luckily for YouTube, things like that, you can you get a pretty good idea. Now, obviously, there's like some safety things you need to take in consideration in any of this stuff. Like this case, you know, you could set this tarp on fire, you know, then you got a real problem, especially if you step away from it. You know, like just, yeah, know kind of like around you. Is it wet? Is it dry? Keep an eye on it. Keep the coals low, like you're not trying to heat it. Again, these are just things I learned from YouTube and just like general cooking knowledge. So I'm kind of stoked to just give it a try, see how it turns out. Yeah, plus like I was up here last time, I saw somebody just take some loins off a goat. Like some people say they're invasive, but I mean, they are invasive. But like, I think this dude had a little bit of respect to like, you know, give it our best shot. Yeah, I'm gonna keep kind of crisscrossing this. Yeah, I got like this one here, this one here. I got 2. I'm gonna kind of go all the way up, but I'm gonna turn the camera off now. So later. Thanks for following my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this year. Hopefully it works out. If you want to learn anything, see anything, if there's some good videos out there, let me know. There's some cool people I should talk to. Alright, so now just kind of laying this on here, spacing it out, kind of creasing it. Some are kind of thicker than others. Yeah, I didn't have like a nice firm stick to cut it from. Most of them I was like kind of getting around the bone, things like that. I remember my seasonal Alone. I remember they do this all the time, but they have, yeah, it seems to work all right. Luckily, I don't have any bears to worry about, or anything like that. So, yeah, I'm pretty stoked about this. This is one of the cooler. I don't know what it is about preserving meat. I mean, I'd be all right. I'll be honest. I'd go to Costco and get this stuff for way cheaper. But there's something about celebrating the public lands that we get to go and hang out at, do this type of thing. I think it, yeah, it's not only fun, but like my brother said in the last video, it's invigorating. Got my lunch there too. Some beets, carrots. Oh yeah. Back up a little bit. You kind of see it's working pretty good. Man, I got a dirty ass face. Yeah, I just gotta keep feeding it in there. You kind of see the smoke coming out the top. I'm sticking pretty close. Just gonna read my book just in case it's my first time. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. So, that's kind of what it looks like in here. Yeah, I got the meat kind of hanging. Okay, so I kind of went up and checked this ridge in between my smoke, and yeah, I see some. So I'm gonna go and damp the fire. See him right there. He's right up. It's pretty foggy right now. I can't really see him. There's like this, there's this fog that went up over the valley. Shit, so you can't see me, I know. But I'm gonna kind of keep it posted up right here. And yeah, this is the spot. I use this bag as like a stabilizer. It really helps. Like, you gotta get it good. A good anchor down. Yeah. So, I gotta wait for this. Wait for this fog to lift. I can still see him up at the top. I got one. I know. The other one, I kind of ran up over the hill. I think I got him. Again, just cut the legs off. Both sides, loins. And then once I take it back, I get it. So I'm gonna skin down the back here. I'll make one little incision. I'm gonna try to make this video pretty quick. I'll just show you parts of it. The brush is shit. And remember, take ideally less cuts is better. So like pull at the same time. And I'm pretty quick with the knife right now. I guess teaching this is nice. I can like reassess, but like I need to be slower. You know, I'm out here. Fucking anything can happen. So, all right, back here. I'm gonna then just cut this off. You kind of get the idea of how I work these. Watch some other YouTube videos. I can't really get in close on this right now, but there's like some ball joints on this back one. It's really nice. We leave a piece that you could pull on. Use less cutting, more pulling. Yeah. Sweet. You might lose some, whatever. Not lose it, but like not get it off the bone. Cut it off, put it in a little baggie. I take some paper bags with me or some plastic bags every time. Put it in there. You can grind it up. You can throw it in a stew if you're at camp. It's all right. It's all right if you don't get the full thing, but just it's common sense a little bit. You kind of know the main, like look at the makeup. You'll kind of get it after a while. Then try to get close to the bone as you can. I like these little fillet knives because it kind of bends with the bone and it's got a sharp tip. You can make big cuts, but yeah, have fun with it. That's all fits it. That's people say they can't fit it down, but that's one goat. Regardless, it's probably like 2-3 goats and one deer. Probably like 6-7 goats and one elk. But yeah, that's not much at all. You can carry that on your pack. So like if I was going down today, it'd be fine. I could just carry this on my pack. You'd be good to go. Obviously when you get home, like put it on ice. But yeah, let's get back to camp. I'll put this on smoker. I put the one up in the tree here. Before I do anything, I can let him sit here for a couple hours. I kind of let him cool down. I might put one of them on a little bit of ice I have, but try to save that before my brother gets here. It's great. I kind of work on these throughout the evening. Watch the smoker. Man, talk about dream life. Thank you, Billy Goats. Thank you, YouTubers, YouTube followers. Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, booyah. Do a lot of hunting videos, but also like educational videos, like how to safely engage with nature. It's not an intimidating place, but it's also an unforgiving place. So yeah, stay safe, stay wild. Let's do this. All right, so now I have like some of the strips here, and kind of going through each one of these. I got a little bag for like scraps. I either make this in the stew, or if my ice lasts long enough, or if my brother brings some up, I kind of put this in there. This is just like, otherwise I'll grind it when I get home. Otherwise, this is what I'll just use to like cook the next lunch there. If I cook it, ideally it gets decent at nighttime. It could probably store, like a smell test. There's like, it kind of depends upon obviously there's a risk as things get longer, but like a smell test while it's still raw. But this is still cold, and I still got a little bit of ice. So this I'm gonna plan on keeping, maybe just cooking over the next couple days. These are like all the pieces that I can't really get into nice thin pieces. Yeah, so the thinner the better. You just kind of work like the main muscle groups. Again, there's like other YouTube videos on how to break one of these legs down. This like back leg. So, and then you just want to keep it into little strips like this. Yeah, so you want to kind of get that white stuff off again. Like, it's not gonna kill you, but tastes like hell. Now, unfortunately, I haven't had like water. I haven't had no water to rinse this off. So that's just like while you're cleaning it out in the field, if you know what you're gonna do. It's always nice like not to wash your meat, they say. So keep it clean, keep the hair off it, try to. So as you get better, hair's not gonna kill you, I will agree. But I do say like the hair will make it taste a lot more gamier if it's like on there, especially if it sits in there. So yeah, I kind of just like, again, this is good with the fillet knife. You just like trim off little pieces. Try to keep them as long as you can. Just so they lie up over the rack or whatever system. And yeah. And then with like any cooking on the first try, I got some thicker, some thinner, some wires are higher, some are lower. I'm gonna learn a lot on this one. So yeah, I'll kind of see which ones worked, which one didn't, and then next time I obviously know a little better. I think that's with anything that we do. Look at this tent. This thing's sweet. This is like my hammock. Like zips up. There's a bug net and a rain tarp. It rained all last night. This thing was money. It's cold though. I would suggest like put something under your back. That's what everybody in a hammock always says. That's the toughest part. The wind hits and then your bottom gets cold. But yeah, okay. All right, got it. Kind of see. Here's what we got. Yep. I took like half it off already, and then I added the other two the other day. That's working pretty good. I think like, the ones closer to heat are kind of getting done sooner. I know it's not heat that we're trying to get done, but yeah, I kind of moved the ones that were over there over to here, and then kind of got the fire figured out. I just keep a lot of like little logs. These little rocks right here are pretty good. I would suggest I burnt the hole in the tarp a couple times. I would say like put rocks if you can like around the tarp, so then like the breeze doesn't like push out and it'll burn your tarp eventually. And doing it at night's kind of tough because like you're kind of worried the tarp's gonna be there, so I kind of let it die down. Yeah, kind of just get a little look at it. Some goat with just a little bit of dirt in it. Yeah, I got a little bit of that. So I'm going to, here we go. Put a little bit of that in here. I'm gonna make like a little stew. I got these vegetables. These are all like, they're not cooked. So, yeah, I'll just put them in here. I probably should cut them up a little smaller. All right, and then I'm about to put, I don't have any butter. I'm gonna put just a little bit of water. Kind of keep it going. I guess the meat's probably gonna be done way before that, but, okay, I got some. There we go. Just like kind of put some coals around it. And yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna keep this fire going for a bit. I don't know how to do it at nighttime. I'll probably just like put a really little bit in there. Maybe I'll set my alarm like one time during the middle, but I don't think I'm gonna sleep very good if so I'll stay up for like 3, 4, 5 hours. I'll try to get a good smoke on it, read a book. Yeah, I don't know how to do this, but it seems to be working out pretty good. The meat is about, man, the little pieces are probably about done. But, yeah, and the ice is doing pretty good. I kept it, like, all closed in the cooler, so the ice is doing pretty good. I think until tomorrow it's definitely going to be good. So those little pieces I have are going to be okay. Otherwise, I would probably just, I'll probably just cook them tonight. Like, if I didn't have any ice or no nothing, I'd probably cook it knowing that tomorrow's my last day. I would assume that meat's going to be good just staying for a day as long as it's not, like, in the sun cooked. Or, like, cook it in the morning because it can, like, probably sit overnight. Again, like, how strong is your stomach? Yeah, some of these things just figure out. I haven't got sick yet from anything. All right, packed up, ready to go.